I always thought our relationship was the stuff of romance novels, passionate, intense, and a little bit dangerous. We met in the most mundane of places, a grocery store aisle, but there was nothing ordinary about what followed. From the start, they had a way of making me feel like the most important person in the room. We laughed, we argued, but it was always fiery and full of life. Our chemistry was electric, and I believed we were unstoppable. That was until our vacation in Italy, when everything came crashing down. It was a sunny afternoon when I decided to explore a little antique shop while my partner had gone to grab us some gelato. As I moved through the aisles, something caught my eye, a faded poster pinned to the wall, like some relic from an old detective movie. My heart stopped when I saw the face staring back at me, a face I knew better than my own. The words wanted, fraud and identity theft screamed out at me, and I felt the world tilt on its axis. My stomach churned with disbelief, and I stumbled out of the shop, my mind racing with questions I wasn't sure I wanted answers to. When I confronted them, the look of shock on their face quickly morphed into one of resignation. They confessed, revealing a life I had been blissfully unaware of, a tapestry of lies woven with the thread of deception. They had assumed multiple identities, conned people across the globe, and now their past had finally caught up with them. My heart felt like it was being ripped apart, torn between the love I felt and the betrayal that now stood between us like an unbridgeable chasm. Every argument, every secretive phone call that I had dismissed suddenly made sense, but it was a realization that came too late. My world shattered further when they asked me to run away with them, to leave everything behind and start anew. It was a plea filled with desperation, but also a promise of more lies, more running. In that moment, I faced an internal conflict I never anticipated. Could I really walk away from the intensity and chaos that defined us? The love I felt was real, but so was the deceit. Torn between the life I thought I wanted and the truth that had been revealed, I knew I had to make a choice. As I stood there on that bustling Italian street, surrounded by strangers, I realized that sometimes, love isn't enough to overcome the truth.